Hi, welcome to the Heart of Illumination. I'm Joseph. Thanks for being here for today's message and transmission. I hope it resonates. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, a message or transmission, or even part of the message and transmission, might resonate with you now or might not resonate with you now, but if you listen to it maybe weeks or months down the line, it might resonate again and more insights at a deeper level. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and trust your hunches. And those things will kind of work together as well to guide you along with what I can share with you as well. So if you feel the call and the alignment that the messages that I've been sharing with you here and now, some of my earlier messages, or this channel will benefit you as you grow as a person and as a soul, embodied soul, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. And so I'll briefly just take a couple breaths and see what wants to come through. So I'm feeling 3 core messages today. So we'll see. If I feel the call to break them down into a couple different videos, I will. So the first message is just more about grounding. So wherever you are, whoever you are, what's going on in your life, please allow yourself to ground in nature, right? That practice will do more for you than listening to 1,000 lectures, videos, things telling you how to do stuff with your mind. So if you could, even pause the video to go out in nature, even if you're in the city, if there's a tree nearby you or if there's a plant in your home or nearby, just go out. Hopefully it's a sunny day. Even if it's not, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful day. Please go out and take your shoes off if you could, but if you have to keep your shoes on, keep your shoes on. Right? So I invite you to go to a park nearby, a nourishing environment that you can find nearby. Right? Hopefully it has bare ground with grass or whatever and vegetation, and go out and just ground yourself for a little bit. And you could just do it for several minutes, let's just say 10 minutes. And even if there's thoughts racing, even if you're going through emotions, even if there are energy shifting within you, just allow those things. So that's the first layer. Second layer is when you're out and you're in the midst of this this healthy, nourishing environment, if you feel the call, take deep breaths and focus on those breaths. And notice your thoughts if it calls to you. Just notice your thoughts. Don't judge them. Don't say anything. And just let them come, right? When you have your eyes closed and you're taking a breath, you thought about someone yesterday, just complete that cycle, complete thinking about that person, right? Or maybe it's a thought of, oh, that guy at the hot dog was really nice to me. Okay, oh, that's the thought. Think about it. Don't have any other thoughts, let it go. Good. Or it could be a negative thought, right? A thought that maybe triggered you a little bit, right? Oh my God, Jerry, my coworker, dumped a bunch of work on my desk yesterday. Oh, that thought came. And then let it go, right? And if you could do that, then the emotions that's associated with these thoughts will naturally go away. Or you could focus on the emotions first, right? If you notice the emotion and then it brings up the thought, right? Let the emotions go, regardless of it is that slight anger or resentment with Jerry. Oh, I feel a little resentment or anger towards Jerry. Okay, let me just tune into breath, right? He's not right here, right now, being a dick, right? So I don't have to carry it with me right here in this moment. When I'm at a park peaceful, nourishing place, or wherever I am, it's nourishing to me. I'm gonna focus on these feeling of nourishment, of cleansing, of refreshness, right? A feeling of refreshness. So then, from that feeling of refreshness, you can let go of all these associating thoughts with Jerry, right? And same thing, even these random thoughts that don't have negative emotions, if you're just feeling all this other stuff, it's okay. Tune into whatever nourishing emotions that aligns with you, right? Hope because you're in a nourishing environment, it will usually be positively and lovingly triggered, or in a way gifted to you by your environment. But we can use the word trigger, right? Because there are also positive triggers, right? If you're in this nourishing place, allow the positive trigger to trigger these positive processes within you. So that's layer 2, right? It's to show up, be as stable as you could be as peaceful as you could be, and then do these second additional layers, right? And then the third layer is, okay, you showed up in a nourishing place, you are at least noticing your thoughts, noticing your breath, noticing your emotions, and then allowing them to just go through their natural cycle, right? It could be anything, and then you're just noticing all of those things, right? Noticing your environment with your eyes closed or whatever, and it's okay. You can keep your and third layer is when you feel aligned and calm, take a deep breath. You don't have to hold it. If you want to, hold it and then wait a couple seconds to release it. Do it. Enjoy your environment, right? Be like, oh, when the moments before you made the decision to show up, right? Maybe you were still in your house, in your room, in a mental, emotional, and physical place that wasn't as comfortable, or you were feeling pain or whatever. But now that you're out here, you went through the first layer, went through the second layer. You also allowed yourself to open your eyes to at least enjoy this present moment of calm, supportive environment, and you're completely safe and everything is fine, right? So that's the third layer. And I know it sounds simple, even elementary, yet I had to break those in layers because so I know from experience when I was in a bad place, right? Even the first layer was difficult for me to receive and give that to myself, to show up in the nourishing place, to start this process, right? So all I am here to do is invite you to, you might not do it right now, you might not do it tomorrow, but now the invitation is there, right? And the invitations for every moment that, maybe you're experiencing rough times, maybe your mind is getting to you, but the simple invitation is just to go next to your plant, holding a plant that you have in your home, or to your backyard, or someplace really close that you can be in touch with nature. And then the third is to be able to go out into a nice park or nourishing place that is more peaceful and tranquil, allowing that place to support you. And then just showing up. And so I just wanted to share that. And then the invitation is, if you already showed up, right, how about do a little bit more? And sometimes even the second layer, the second step is difficult, right? Maybe it's just showing up. I found myself experiencing a lot of intensity a day or two ago. So I showed up at the park. I through an hour or maybe an hour or two, I had to stabilize my own energy and my own inner components to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the park. Even if I don't record anything for YouTube, I will record something. I will either record a personal log or I will just record something, anything. And so I ended up showing up at the park while I was noticing so many internal pieces going through. Yes, internal thoughts going through, internal emotions going through, energy going through that I can't label it. I don't know. I'm just noticing it without labeling it, without judging it. And I literally just sat there and I recorded it. I sat there and I'm like, I'm just gonna record myself sitting here because I don't care. If I end up saying something there, great. If not, I recorded something and that's the minimum. Right? I showed up, I recorded something, that's it. And so what ended up happening is I recorded myself just sitting there. And yes, there were people that showed up at the park, but yet, and I didn't feel compelled to say anything. Right? I'm just like, yep, I'm just recording, I'm just sitting here. I happen to be recording myself. And through that act, simple, elementary, but yet aligned act, right? I was inspired to stabilize myself and get out here. And then there was no obligation to record. And partly why I did that is that to also, as like a mental trick for my relationship with my mind. Is like part of the work that I'm doing on myself as well as the YouTube transmission is not perfectionist. It is, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, what I need to do or align to do in this moment. There's no perfectionism. And then everything is an invitation, right? And then with that, my mind can at least understand, oh, okay, we're not asking, my mind will say, oh, we're not doing this to be perfect. We're just doing this. I understand that. I can kind of get an understanding of it. And so even if I don't say anything, at least I set the intention and expectation from the beginning. I'm just going to record even if I don't say anything, right? My mind can't expect me to say stuff and make this video perfect so that I publish it on YouTube. Nope, I'm just going to sit here. So then my mind has nothing to expect and won't judge me for just recording something out of the blue, right? So I have various, you can call them techniques, but they're more relational, more of, it comes from alignment and momentary ways of relating, right? With my mind, with my emotions, with these energies. And so I don't want to say, I will let go of the word technique, because when it comes to relating internally or externally, if we get too attached to the term technique, we're gonna treat the relationship too logical. And if we have a bias on how we treat a relationship from the logical perspective, then the relationship is already starting off from an imbalanced standpoint and will be too logical and it'll be too mind focused, right? So as I develop healthier relationship with myself and others, it is always to balance the mind with the heart, with the soul, with other facets of myself, so that the relationship and how I relate to this idea of relationship and how I create healthy relationship is from harmony within and harmony with my own aspects, and then I can naturally create harmonious relationship with other people, right? I can treat them as my aspects, but in this physical world. So there's a lot there. So basically, please accept the invitation to head to a nourishing space and nourish yourself. Just to do step 2 when you're able to, when you do your work to stabilize yourself and summon the energy, right, get yourself together to go to a nourishing place, right? Take those deep breaths, calm your mind, calm your emotions. And then the third step is wherever you're at, right? Don't have to do any of this perfect. Simply open your eyes, allow your senses to flow and just be at ease, and receive that moment that you gave yourself by showing up in the nourishing place, by calming yourself. And then the peace that is in that moment for you, that you align to, that you accept it, right, by going through these steps, is yours alone. Yes, there could be other people there, right, kind of being supportive of your energy, quite contributing in a non-direct way, but there you are. It's a very simple invitation. You could call it a practice, or you could call it a new habit. So please tune into that, and that simple practice and exercise will do more to alleviate anxiety, random overthinking, and emotional instability if you make that your habit or a part of your extension of your way of being. So we'll keep this message short for now. Until next time, please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video if it helped you. Or please also share. I would love to hear people's stories and eventually have this channel invite some of my members from my community to come on my channel and share how specific videos impacted them. Share a story from their life, from your life, and so really build this community so that we're all walking each other home. That's a phrase from Ram Dass, a beautiful, amazing master teacher that I resonate with. So until next time, I hope this helped.